Good evening. Welcome. Let's talk. And tonight we're going to discuss Power Book 2, Power Book 4, Season 2, Episode 4, The Devil's in the Details. What's going on, Wayne?
What's going on, man? I'm looking a little
I
crazy,
don't
so I
know.
took
I don't
myself
know.
off camera.
That's cool. That's cool, brother. I know it's kind of late for us,
No, it's
but
good.
the episode, Wayne, I'll say I actually like this episode. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was kind of good. I think now they're starting to really, as they usually do, start off slow with these seasons with Power. Now they're starting to get into the season and show us what's going on. But I really liked it. I thought it was a good season. I mean, a good episode.
Are they trying to do too much too soon?
What do you mean?
I feel like they're doing a lot, like really, really soon. Like a love interest for Diamond, a love interest for Tommy, a love interest for D Mac. Kate trying to make amends. You know,
I do think that they which a lot of these shows do. I do think they throw a lot of stuff against the wall, and it's like, okay, where we gonna go with this? I think it's a bit much. I think it's like lazy sometimes, and we talk about lazy writing. It's like you're making DMAC just like Tariq. You know what I
right,
mean? Like
right.
he shot the cop in the head, and you talking about DMAC? What did you do? He shot the cop in the head. That's what he did. Like
But
it I know that Tommy's lines are always funny and very witty, but sometimes they're very cheap. I mean, you take out the actress. I don't know why you got rid of the the journalist who was trying to do the story on Diamond.
mhm.
You brought her in. She realized, she told him she was a journalist. She was there because she liked him. And then they get the mysterious text. I think that was episode 1 where she said she wasn't with this life. So now it's like you do the stereotypical mom who Diamond is mentoring mom, and now he's looking at her with the eyes, and it
Mhm.
just I agree with you. It's kind of like cheesy,
Yeah. And
It's
what's
kind of
going on
cheesy.
with Diamond, man? Like this thing with Sheamus. Then he got the Asian lady. He got a lot going on, man.
I'll be honest with you. I was upset with him this week, and I'm gonna tell you why, which is interesting. I told Keisha, I think if you're gonna highlight Diamond a little bit more, I don't know if he can act. Um,
Well,
he's so mysterious, but if you're gonna highlight him, we need to know more about who he was prior to him getting out in the show starting. Like,
we know he was a boxer.
yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, you got to know some street stuff. Okay, him and you Seamus, where did he come from? He just came back out of nowhere, and so he been extorting Diamond the whole time.
Well, Diamond did explain that.
Yeah,
He said he
with
blamed,
the drugs with his sister.
yeah, he blamed him for what happened with his sister. So he did explain that. Um, Sheamus, he was on the run a little bit because he was on the run from the Flins.
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
looking real nervous. He looking like he really need money. He trying to say it's for his sister. I don't know. It could have been for the Flins. Um, it's crazy because it's bad acting with the Flins
Oh,
because they're trying to have them have this accent. And if you know the female actress, she's been on a lot of stuff. She don't have an accent. So her trying to da, it just don't
yeah.
sound
We
authentic.
we Daw's getting on our nerve. Like it's
Uh,
they're trying too hard, Wayne. And it's
uh,
crazy. It's crazy that you say that because we seen all three of them in other shows, and they're not bad actors.
at
But
all.
you cast them as Irish, and you're trying to definitely with Tommy Flanagan who plays Walter Flynn. His you're trying to give him this Irish accent, and he's trying to do it so strong that you can tell it's like forced.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I said it the last show we did. I think I just don't like the Flynns. Like they don't have no substance. They could have kind of like fell back like Lucy Power does. They could have, and I know that they're main characters, but you could have fell them back a little bit this season and not show so much of them because it's like how they getting money. You got the other dude from Ireland stopping protection from them. Then
Mm.
you kind of could see like he get mad at Paulie because Paulie basically bought him time, but Paulie did what as he's supposed to be a concierge.
Mm.
That's what a concierge is supposed to do. He's supposed to be your advisor, but then he gets drunk and don't respect Paulie. He turns the bar into a titty bar. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
but I will say this: Chris Lofton is knocking it out the park as far as his acting.
He is, but I don't like that they made Jay a real dope fiend, man. Like they made this man a real dope fiend, and not only is the dope situation, he got so many people after him. But
Mm-hmm.
you look and you see in the coming attractions that the brothers are gonna come back together because they got to, man. Diamond gonna see his brother. He ain't hearing from the streets already that his brother is like strung out.
Yeah,
Like if he don't hear from the streets, old girl definitely gonna be like, yo, you need to check in on your brother. Y'all need to hash this out. He doing this, he doing that. I think that's the way it's gonna go. Um, Now we got to think of the Spanish dude. He got a situation. His sister got to give him medicine and stuff like that. So they showing that, you
yeah.
know.
So now Jannard gonna know he's a diabetic. Like, how's he gonna
Right,
use his diabetes as a weakness? Like,
right,
and I just knew that the sister when she saw Jannard there, she was gonna tell Tommy. They did the scene like that was gonna happen. Tommy killing the dude broad daylight in that bathroom at the park.
yeah, yeah. And then just went
Um,
back normal like shit wasn't popping. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. I mean, it's interesting. And and I know a lot of people love the actor Joseph Sikora, but how they're trying to change Tommy's character. I mean, we don't know Tommy as being quote unquote level headed, running the business. Tommy always been on cancel Christmas and just doing this, doing that. And it's like now he's trying to do stuff with finesse, and it's interesting because it's been a lot of rumors of Amari Hardwick actually coming back or being in his dreams
Mm.
this season on this show. Like, and I'm a big fan like yourself, but why?
Right,
Like, everybody wants goes back, but why would he come back now? Like it just just I hope it's not true to be perfectly honest with you,
right.
because you still developing Tommy's character as this businessman. One of the things that I said to you this week was usually with the power Ghost had for 2 seasons, it was about this love interest Angela, and then it was about him trying to lead a game. So that held us for 6, 7 seasons. Tommy wants to be the biggest drug dealer in Chicago, so I don't know how long that's going to pique the interest of the supporters of the show.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, because Dwayne,
it's
the
only
crazy,
season 2, so I think they can get mileage out of it.
yeah,
It's a
the
lot of
craziest thing, right, is Tommy's character actually would have got along with Jannard quicker than he would have got along with Diamond,
I don't know though,
because
because
Jannard is,
yeah, but Jannard wanted to say, but from the beginning, Jannard was like, "Yo, who this dude that's not from Chicago
mhm,
trying to take over Chicago?" So I don't think,
rightfully so.
I don't think they ever was gonna mesh. Um, but Jay may have to mesh with Tommy and Diamond because his people looking at him like, yo, he crazy. Like, you see a lot of people already left treason. They like, because he done told everybody he killed the old boy. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then the rest of his people that's close with him know he getting high off his own supply. So, like, he got the Serbs after him. He got the I guess they what, Dominican, got them after him. Like, he on the run now. His own people don't respect him. His girl giving him a kiss and like, you want something?
Yeah.
You can tell me if you want something. Like, like he all over the place, man.
Mm-hmm.
Getting his lips and all busted, so it was bleeding bad out of his mouth. You know.
It do seem like, why would y'all make him low like that or whatever?
Now you know Tommy's brother gonna blame him when he found out D Mac shot somebody. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then, like, where are we going with the character of D Mac? We thought, and it probably happened the next episode. Well, old girl told him to, get himself together. So I was like, okay, he gonna come back with the fresh haircut.
Well, you know that because his dreads look fake anyway.
Oh,
You know, it was eventually they was gonna cut them off.
his mannerisms are not, and I hate to say it, the mannerisms is so snoopish to me. Like,
His mannerisms look a little Wayne Brady to me.
oh, oh, fluid, huh? So I don't know, Wayne. I just, I'm looking. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am looking for the next episode. Uh, I do think this was one of the better episodes so far, which is
It's
interesting.
interesting to see how the children is going to try to take down Walter Flynn. I mean,
Hmm.
that's interesting. I think Vic still got a little too much emotion in him. You know, I tell you, Tommy moved on from messing with Vic girl. Like he moved on. Um, they didn't. He wasn't really concerned about who killed Liliana this last episode.
It makes you think, like, what are they doing? Because when they came back on, it was like he has to do it. He has to find out who killed her. He knows it was Claudia, but like you said, he ain't bringing it up. It ain't even a scene. It ain't like I got the drop on her. Like, it's just odd, man. It's just a odd. Like you said, maybe I mean need to reassess it. Maybe they are doing too much. I'm not really happy about our Robin, the actress who plays Dre in The Shy, and then she plays a detective in here. She seems like she's having a hard time wearing that wig.
It is a bad wig.
Seems like she's forcing herself to be feminine in this role, which is very interesting.
Well, she's an ex-wife in this role, right?
Yeah, she's the ex-wife. The whole, like I said, man. Sometimes the detective police narratives, they need to let the show breathe a little bit because okay, now Tommy's under investigation. You know the police on you, Tommy, and you still moving. Like you're supposed to be moving a little bit different than in New York. So you know the police watching you. You still killing people. Now all of a sudden you wearing your hood and you wearing this. You look crazy with a baseball cap on.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Oh, you got a Mets hat to say New York. Like just he looked crazy with that hat. I'm like, yo, he looked different. And
Right.
when we see Joseph in other roles, he don't be looking like the same person, and that's crazy because I think he might be typecast because I don't think he can get nothing else. I don't know. Just,
Somebody gonna have to give him a chance to do something else,
yeah.
and we'll see what it is. But yeah, I don't know, man. You know, Walter got rid of his dude, his right hand man, and he was kind of drunk when he did it. So you got that. Like the Serb dude seemed like a pretty good actor. Like, but they need a little bit more for him to do, in my opinion. Um, Miguel, I guess that's his name,
Yeah,
right?
Miguel.
You know, he got to get his business in order, man. Like, his grandmother probably gonna have to wind up really flexing her muscle a little bit
She's
more.
that's that's the Black Widow. She's
Hmm.
the Powers Griselda Blanca. It's just amazing that they decided to cast a woman, a older Latino woman as like the boss. I find that interesting. The whole Rojas in jail thing. I don't know, man. Some of the stuff is a little crazy. Is Paulie even worth being in the show? I mean, I go back to the first ever episode. You saw something in Paulie, but the way they basically made him he's not bringing nothing to the show. Uh, the Flynn quote unquote organization is no organization. He want to sell pills out this bar, and like you said, her always saying "da da."
Yeah, that shit drives me crazy.
But I ain't even gonna waste our time. I mean,
Well, no,
it's
man.
late
Like
for us.
I think they got to do more with with Shane Harper. He's such a
Mhm.
good actor. They need to do something more with the Vic character. Like they're not they're not using him to his full acting potential, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I'm gonna work from the inside out, and I'm gonna tear Dawes organization up. That's not realistic. You knew that wasn't gonna happen. Now he got, Flynn gonna start paying more attention to what the younger dude is saying to him. You know, you
Yeah,
know, the,
he wants to destroy the organization. Claudia want to kill him, but he
mm,
looks at Claudia like, "Are you serious? Like, why
you
would
know,
you kill him?"
Claudia gonna still be sleeping with people and gonna be sleeping with him.
Yeah,
Uh, you see that handwriting on the wall. The girl then fell for Tommy because she had the good guy at the hospital, but she want bad guy Tommy.
yeah. They didn't even explain that little thing, Dwayne. She ain't never explained to him like, "Look, that's my friend. That's my boyfriend." Just
Well, she did a little bit in the car where they was doing the like. She faked like she ain't know how to drive completely. Then she out racing trains and shit.
oh, that was cheesy as hell. Oh, they could have did better than that. That was kind of cheesy
I'm
way.
like, what's this? The Fast and the Furious now? Now we out running
And
trains.
then the detectives
Was
the
following her.
detective she was trying to take pictures, rushing
Oh,
to the
big
car.
girl wasn't. She wasn't agile at all. Like she
No,
wasn't
she
graceful at
definitely
all
wasn't
trying
nifty
to
on
do
her
that
feet.
shit. Yeah, what the fuck? Why old boy ain't do it?
Then she gonna say to old boy, "You think I got spotted? You think I got made? Like you think? You look
Yeah,
like you were struggling to get back in the car."
exactly. You stick out like a freaking sore thumb.
Yeah,
And this is
like
supposed to be the best of the best. It's supposed to be the best the FBI giving us.
and then you got the detective basically telling the FBI task force what to do.
Yeah.
I just
I like Marshall though. I like Marshall. He showed a little bit of a sensitive side when he told D Mac, I'm glad your Uncle Tommy, trying to get you off because if something happened to you, man, I've been like, I thought that was a good scene. Young brothers. Then I'm trying to highlight the young ladies and everything like that.
yeah.
So, I mean, it's not terrible. If I had to give this episode a rating, I'd give it a 6. It's
Mm.
not terrible. It's not something that's blowing me away though either.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I don't know how many people joined us in the chat. I don't even have the thing up, so I'm gonna give it a 7, man. I think it could be a lot better. I think it's interesting because we know that we do this show as well as the shy, and now this week the shy is gonna be off for a while. So let's see. It's gonna might allow us to focus in on power a little bit more
Tell you
and
what,
really.
man, D Mac, one of the best young killers out there. Like, yeah, have no
Oh yeah,
hesitation. Kanan
yeah.
had hesitation.
Somebody
All these
somebody
other.
somebody from the book gave it a 7. Said it's a 7.
Yeah. Kanan had hesitation. Reek had hesitation.
He
Now
said
D Mac,
he's he said Uncle Tommy, he was gonna shoot
yo,
you.
D Mac gave that joker a straight headshot. That shit
Yeah,
went right through the middle of his forehead.
yeah. But it was interesting how like you said, they were setting it up where Tommy was basically seeing Diamond move funny.
Mhm.
So, what were y'all gonna do with that? Because now his nephew killed the cop in front of Diamond. It just, where we going with this? And let's do something with this parole officer too. Serves no purpose. Good evening, Keisha.
Hey,
Oh,
Oh, we got a special guest.
she's a special guest.
I thought y'all was having this already.
It was been a late night. Little itis kicked in. I actually ate me some cereal tonight, and then Dwayne, had something he had to do. So, Keisha, we've been talking for a while. Dwayne gave it a 6.5. I gave it a 7.
I gave it a 6.
Dwayne gave it a 6. Excuse me, Wayne.
Who we talking about?
We talking about
Callum?
power. Yes.
Um, I think Jannard is acting his ass off, so I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
He
Hmm.
is acting his ass off. He a damn dope fiend, man.
So, how do you feel
On his
about
own
die,
supply.
die, die, die?
Hate that shit.
I'm sick of all of them. They all can die.
I just
All
hate their accents, man.
and I just think it's phony, but I'm sick of all three of them. I didn't like how he did his brother-in-law. I'm just I don't they don't have any purpose for me.
Mm.
So yeah.
So
Um
Keisha, we talked about it because you seen the way he was moving. How you feel about Diamond's acting?
Diamond's behind in his acting. I'm sick of it all. It's all trash. And I mean, I know that however he's staying or whatever, it got something to do with football,
Yeah,
but
he's a former football player.
he looked like he had a BBL in that backside. Like I'm just
Oh,
Diamond just doesn't do it for me. And I don't know how he was in the street and he's like a simp. So I don't know. He doesn't present as a tough guy for me. He doesn't even present as quiet, like a quiet storm. So I'm just not buying the Diamond character, but
I think they're trying to present him as somebody who's calculated, laid back, but I don't think that we know enough about the character to see it.
well,
Because
I
every time
think
Tommy want to do something, he get mad at Tommy. No, Tommy's not Gennard. Tommy ain't one of your CBI. Tommy gonna dance to his own beat. Tommy's gonna kill when he need to kill, and it's
I
point
think
blank.
he's trying to seem like the little boy he training in boxing, like he got something in common, like he was the little kid that was picked on. You too big to get picked on. Like shut up. I don't know. I've been drinking, y'all.
Oh, oh,
Nothing wrong with that.
oh, oh.
Nothing wrong with that. You know, I don't know, man. It's like I told Quentin, I think D-Mac is like Wayne Brady.
Pansexual.
Yeah, I think he don't know what he want to be. A little tender, you know what I mean? But like I said before, as you was coming on, if you think through this series, D-Mac may be the most thorough young person there is because he shot that Joker right in the middle of the head, yo.
First of all, I don't like how Tommy carrying D-Mac. D-Mac is not Tariq, a sheltered kid. This a kid that both his parents wasn't taking care of him. He been in the street making money.
Yeah, but now that Tommy know his brother don't want that for his son. So that's why Tommy trying to steer D-Mac away from him.
I get it, but you can't
Damn, I
force a
can't
kid.
even. It's terrible. What's the brother name? J
JP,
JP.
his acting ain't on par either.
Well, you gotta understand with JP, with Anthony Fleming. Anthony Fleming is a theater actor, so this is really his first time acting off the stage. You know,
Mm-hmm.
for years in Chicago, him and the man that played Sonny was both in the theater. What the hell you call that thing in Chicago? They call it something special, a theater or something. I don't know. but they was doing all plays and stuff like Mama,
Yeah,
I want to sing and shit like that.
yeah.
Um,
I
I
think the thing with JP and which is interesting, you casted him as the father who got a disconnection with his son because he came out the closet. I think sometimes after they cast somebody as this role, like where we going now? We I hope you don't have a love interest for him.
Oh, he gonna be getting his ass busted soon.
Dwayne, you been drinking too?
every show, every show gives it to him. Every show gives it to him. This is the only show where we ain't seen some man get busted his ass or some woman doing something. They're the only ones that's behind.
No, what's the girl name? She was messing with girls.
Oh yeah, that's right. Claudia mess with boys and girls. That's right.
Yeah,
Talking about die.
I'm
She
sick of die.
she going to the Serbians making deals and stuff. But
Like
I
who
don't
is
know.
she to make deals, man? Like who is she? Like she got this power to be making deals.
She thinks she got power to pee.
But my whole thing is they making deals. They have no money. They have no streets. Like then like you said, Dwayne, Shane is such a good actor, the guy that plays Victor, you guys. He goes into the titty bar and he's arguing with dudes, fighting, punching people. Like, come on, like he was in love with Gloria. Like, what? Why did they even kill Gloria? I killed Gloria for your own good. I always think about my children.
Where's the picture? Where's the picture? What motherfucker? Shit in this bar no more. Excuse me, I'm cursing because I did have a little sippy sip. But
I know.
that's neither here nor there. Um, where's the picture? And why the lady, you outside the house, you pulled the gun on her husband. Why the lady ain't say that? She just stayed on the stoop while Walter Flynn put a gun to her husband's chest. She ain't call the cops, nothing.
I mean, they ain't Italian.
But the
Oh,
thing about it is Walter you funny, Keisha. Walter is his brother-in-law.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So that
But
you would
he let him know. He let him know. The reason you're not dead is because of my son.
yeah.
Now, this man is a very good actor, but he seems like a bad actor because they're making him have this terrible accent. It's terrible.
oh
It's,
yeah, no, that guy is a good actor with the scar on his face.
yeah, man. Like, damn.
That's a real scar, not like Jannard's ear.
No, Janarji is real.
No, it's not.
Yes, he has cauliflower ear. He used to be a wrestler and grappler back in the day.
I want you to Google that. Jannard's ear is real, but what's his name? Lofton. He ain't got that ear.
You sure?
I'm
Now
positive.
Jannard's ear is fake. Tommy Flanagan's scar is real.
Who
Because
said Janarji ear is fake?
he said he did a show, he did a Instagram live when he was talking about it, and they was actually putting it on. It's a prosthetic.
Oh, okay.
Um, and so for the next episode, Jannard and Diamond is gonna make up because the father's dying.
I
Oh, I
think
didn't,
I think that's part of it, but I also think they gonna make up because the streets is talking, and they gonna be
yeah.
like, "Yo, your brother's a fiend, yo."
You know, I'm having a problem. They making him a fiend because Tommy been getting high since the beginning of the series. We ain't never called him a fiend. He just offered Kate some drugs last week.
Yeah, sure had it for her.
And now we don't see Tommy ever getting high. Now I mean they're reshaping his character, which is interesting because I don't it's hard for me to see Tommy making rational decisions. Tommy usually be like killing the guy in the broad daylight is a little strange to me in the park, but
Listen, he was trying to not kill the guy.
But honestly, if the guy ran down on Tommy, he ain't gonna want to hear what Tommy had to say. Oh, whatever order you got, we straightened that out. They made Tommy come off like he, trying to get out of it. Dude, pull out the little. But I did notice something. He pulled out a jailhouse banger. Like, what type of knife? That's a jailhouse banger. That's a makeshift knife.
Oh, so he just came home.
I mean, even if he didn't come home, Keisha, who has a makeshift knife on the street? That's a little cheap. He could have some real good butterfly, a nice good one. A nice
Who
one.
brings a knife to a gunfight? Oh,
Yeah, I thought that was a little messy.
it's cheesy.
But he was at the park.
I mean, but listen, I like Kate.
I know y'all seeing the light, Kate.
I like her as an actress. I think they can get more into her and her stuff, backstory and stuff. See what they're gonna do with that. But
Yeah, don't tell them, don't give them nothing, because I don't think that they're on the path that you are on.
they ain't on no path. They just throwing stuff. They like any other show. Some of these throw just stuff. I know that they film it, but and they got their own stuff, but sometimes they just throw stuff against the wall and see which is gonna stick. But that's neither here nor there. So we got 6, 6.5, and a 7. And then we got a 7 from someone in the chat. So any final thoughts, you guys?
I mean, it's keeping my attention.
Yeah, I'm not hating it.
All right.
There's certain things I like to see, explored a little bit more. I want to see the head of the Serbians a little bit more. He seems like a good actor. Less of Miguel in them, because Miguel is not what they portrayed him to be in, the season previews and the first couple of episodes. Like, he ain't a killer. He's a killer like that, but his grandmother calling the shots. He ain't the shot caller.
Yeah.
I'm sick of Tommy in these no-win relationships. Put him in a relationship that can sustain a sustainable relationship.
Well, we need more scenes from her.
Why?
Oh, she look good. What you mean?
Oh,
Well, appreciate
well, it's
you.
no eye candy for the women. I mean, I know some people like Diamond, but I don't like a dude with a behind bigger than mine.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody in the chat for watching.
I mean, people like him, people like Chris Loftus, some people like Tommy. You know what I mean?
I mean, Tommy's okay.
I mean, the only thing they giving me, Claudia is terrible.
Come on, Da.
I stopped playing with like Fun Dip in 5th grade.
With that,
All right, good night, y'all.
Thanks for the support.
Good night.
Until then, remember, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys again soon.